having a life scholarship and being able to afford to go to college made me feel inspired to go.
When I got a life scholarship, it was such a relief.
I knew that I wanted to have an impact. Having a life scholarship through the SC Education Lottery was huge. It gave me the opportunity to make that impact right here at home.
The South Carolina Education Lottery. A better you, a better us, a better South Carolina. Visit sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit activeday.com to apply.
But we need 3 people on the truck to be able to manage that without everybody losing their minds. Right now, Chris and Caleb are doing the open house, which is in the southern part of the state. So they're running to do that. We need them to stay on site. We're setting it up like a wedding with non-disposable chafing dishes and everything. This has been a pretty good client of ours. They really wanted the truck on site and service off the truck, which is how they did their last open house. So we're kind of trying to go above and beyond, which leaves me with, we have a couple of our customers that are going to come through for half day each, run the register for us, which I can teach someone how to do in 5 minutes. So that's easy enough. But would really like another person. So Chris has his friend Bo, who he works at the ice place with, or used to work there, has worked with us a couple times. So if he's able, and you won't know until Wednesday, probably, if he's able, he'll run the catering with Chris, and I'll have Caleb at the Pride Festival with me, which would allow me to have a bathroom break sometime in that 10-hour span.
Bathroom breaks are good.
Yeah.
Have you, when you say non-disposable, do you just use the racks and the, like, what do they look like?
Wire racks are disposable drop-offs.
No, that's not what I meant.
Okay.
Stainless steel racks, stainless steel
chafing dishes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll still use the food's in disposable aluminum pans still, but everything else is, yes, you're fold down, which we actually switched. I spent a shit ton of money on buying 5 new ones, because those are pretty much exactly like the ones we have.
So I want to invest. These are like $50 a piece.
Yeah. The ones I got off Amazon are more. But they're pretty much the same. Okay, so a couple items of note. Ours are chalkboard, so those probably are too. So I think ours are Sterno brand. So it doesn't have the openness underneath that vent space, the airspace there. They're solid.
I got you.
And the spot for the Sternos folds up inside of it, so it's not a separate piece.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
See,
so it just collapses.
Yeah,
those are heavy. They are probably twice the weight of the stainless steel ones. Just an FYI, at least the ones we got are. So because 5 is what we put in a tote of the stainless steel ones, the tote's twice as heavy. It's probably a 60-70 pound tote at this point. So in and out of the back of the pickup truck was a little bit of adjustment. But they work phenomenally. Because we had problems especially with our Etna events, which are all outside. We had a really hard time keeping sternos lit and water hot in those pans, the water pans. Chris said they're down to only using pretty much 1 sterno per chafing dish setup because it holds the heat in so well that they only need 1 2-hour sterno in each one of those things for the 2 hours that they're there. And he said it keeps it. He said it's steaming hot still with just the one, but it holds the heat in so well. It's like a little insulated oven. He said they're awesome. It's a great investment. I think everybody you should definitely look at those. But yeah, Webster, that's a good price. I think I paid $100 for mine.
So we have our first wedding where there is a policy. The wedding venue has a policy that if you're doing a buffet inside,
mm-hmm.
it's to be done in electric warmers.
Oh, good God. No open flames.
No open flames. So I asked the customers, I said, where do you want it? And they said, well, we'd really like to have it inside. I said, well, I have to charge you for inside to be able to use because I have to use the electric ones, make sure they're
Right.
all good. Plus, I probably have to buy another one because I only have 3. So they're going to go ahead and. I can't find the Sterno brand one.
Sure.
Damn. Oh, I like the chalkboard idea.
Yeah. Yep. So instead of, we used to just have little chalkboard tents in front of everything. So now we just write right on the.
So does this fold up into one piece or is there 2 pieces?
It's one piece. Just like that.
What's the second picture from the top? Yeah.
So that's
okay.
Folded and not folded.
Oh, I like that. It's a lot.
I tell
It's
you
a lot of
what,
money.
Alex does our reader boards whenever she's working, and she is
Yeah.
knocking them out of the park. I got to see if the one that she did Friday for Food Truck Fridays is still there, because she did a Friday the 13th. She had a little Jason mask on the bottom half. Something about scary good barbecue. It was really good. Yeah, that's her thing. Back to Websterant. So I had talked about the Cambros, the whatever it is, the pressed polyurethane, expanded
Yeah.
polyurethane, the lightweight ones.
Yeah.
How those shelves are no longer on Cambros' website.
Correct.
Websterant has them still. I just ordered 10 today.
So basically, it's like a regular Cambro, but it's polyurethane or
Yeah,
like
so
styrofoam.
They only
basically.
weigh like 3 pounds.
No, I know.
yeah.
I've seen them.
Yep. But yeah,
The
so
problem. Do you have those already?
yeah, we have 6 already, and I just ordered 3 more today.
So the only problem I ever saw with those, because a buddy of mine had them, was that the rails that you slide the pans in
Mhm.
can become like very thin, to where it's hard. Like we have full size metal pans that we put the other pans in so they don't fall.
Yep.
We just started doing that this year, by the way, which I don't know why the fuck I didn't do it a long ass time ago.
But you're gonna have a hard time then, because there's a little bit of a gap, because the disposable
Yeah.
pans are a little bit taller, so it's hard to get them in the same rails, which is why these shelves are so fucking awesome, because you just have a flat surface to set it on, and they're designed for all those pans. They're like, I don't even remember what I paid, $30 a piece for them. No, less than that. I think it was like 15 from Webster. Look it up. But so we never had enough for the number of Cambros we had. So we were still doing the same thing, putting stuff in, stainless steel pans and sliding them in. But I found a workaround, because I had a catering to drop off. The trailer left without me having to get stainless steel pans out of it. So I was stuck. But what I had stainless steel half pan lids,
Yeah. Okay.
which slid right in there perfectly. I was able to slide food on top of it, and it held
Yeah.
amazingly. So that is a
What's
workaround.
What's wrong with these? Oops, hold on.
Oh, I'm still on my screen. Sorry. Stop
No,
sharing.
I'll kick you out.
There you go.
What's wrong with these? Like the Go boxes.
They're fine. But I mean, when
you
you
talking
look,
about these? Here?
Yep. They're awesome. I love them.
Really?
Yeah. They are awesome. They're so light, dude. Like, these full of food are the same weight as the other plastic ones empty.
Yeah. No, yeah. Are they metal shelves inside or styrofoam shelves?
You mean the rails?
Yeah, the rails.
The rails are styrofoam. It's all the same stuff. So it's it's expanded polyurethane or whatever it is. EPP.
Yeah.
So it's not styrofoam. It's different than styrofoam.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're awesome. Those are as durable as the plastic ones. At least. We have had 0 problems with ours. Yeah, there's your difference.
Oh, makes
And
sense.
All I do like we just hose them down, the insides of them, when we get back. Wash them out. They work great. So yeah, and then they make those shelves that sit in there, and it's just a flat surface, which also means that you can do hot and cold in the same Cambro with those shelves. So you could do something hot on the bottom, slide in one of those shelves because it fits perfectly to the shape of the thing, and then put like a salad on top, and the salad will stay cold. The bottom will stay hot.
Really?
It's pretty cool. Yeah. Yep. They also make hot and cold plates for those. So they like the ice packs like you have for your lunchbox. They also make shelves that are designed to put in your freezer. So you can slide one of those in if you have a longer part. And they have heated ones that you can put in an oven and heat them up to give yourself extra time too. But we've gone 5.5, 6 hours and food's still coming out of there hot, up to temperature. So
yeah,
we love them. Like with those, like we're hardly ever running the trailer anymore.
Are there handles at the top like the rest of them? How do they carry them?
So you can front and back. There's a lip on the front and back that you can hold. You can carry them by. I wish they had the handles. It would make it a little bit easier. But yeah, they're awesome. We love them. Like I said, I just bought 3 more and a whole bunch of shelves.
What was the price on Webstaurant?
I don't know. I got them off Amazon. I should have looked. I didn't think Webstaurant would have them.
Oh,
so,
yeah. The cafe owner has a Webstaurant membership.
I used to when I would like, especially during COVID when it was so hard to find some stuff. Like we were getting all our styrofoam stuff from there. But I order so little stuff that I can't justify the $100 a month. You know, because I'm not spending $100 in shipping. Typically, every once in a while, yes, but not typically. So, yeah, the membership's just too high for me to justify it. We're getting some bags from there, and then I got those shelves, but I only order bags every month and a half or so, and I'm only paying $30 in shipping for those. So,
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, I could order more stuff from there, but it just involves so much more planning.
It does.
And I just right now, like I'm not off the truck enough the last couple months. Like the last couple weeks I've been at GFS every day still, because
always something.
Well, we don't have as lovely as our storage space is. Like I still don't have space to stock, divided fiber plates in the quantity that we need, like I don't have that space. I don't have enough shelves set up in there well enough and yes, just more time and I could spend out there and reorganize stuff, but to carry cases of plates and wrapped cutlery and stuff like that, like all that shit takes up a lot of space, And now you're talking about a pallet of sauce that, I got to get out there and pallets of rubs and stuff. That's like, everything just takes up space. So,
Bless you.
Bless you, Matt. Hey, Matt, I got a question. Yeah. Angie thinks that for the Pride Festival, we should run a sausage special and a fish taco special.
Absolutely.
Okay. I thought that might get towards offensive. That's why I'm asking you. All right. I'm going to need you to like a signed something or other that says that you approve of said specials that I could post on the trailer for the day approved.
Right. Is Matt a gay?
That was offensive. But yes, he is.
That was not.
He said, is Matt a gay? Yeah, now I just need it not to rain and thunderstorm on Saturday. But it's not. You can't have rainbows without rain. So.
Well, Jeff Gordon would tell you otherwise.
Yeah.
Right now we have 87 on Saturday and 92 on Sunday.
Yeah, it's going to be hot all week. It's which
that's going to be
my staff. So some things have changed since the last time we talked. Generators mounted on the trailer, which wasn't. I don't think we had that done before. New sting table is in, So we have the new steam table is in, the generator is on. We have we had to get a new induction burner because somebody didn't slide it all the way to the back of the shelf, so the back feet caught the shelf and it slid off while in transit, and all of a sudden it stopped recognizing new pots or recognizing the pot. So we were off to.
Did that come out of somebody's paycheck?
No. Mine. Things happen. It's fine. So, went and got a super nice commercial because I couldn't wait to have one shipped from Amazon. So I went to one of the restaurant supply places in Grand Rapids. My normal one doesn't carry them in stock. I could have ordered it. Atlas, their showroom closed in Grand Rapids. They're open 2 days a month.
Oh,
not the showroom. So you can order and pick up. There's somebody there 2 days a month that you can order and you can pick it up there.
Bubba Wallace here from 2311 Racing. Funny thing about being fast, you end up waiting a lot. First to show up, first in line, then just waiting. Me, I rev up Chumba Casino. With over 200 social casino games, no slow lanes here. Why sit around when you can spin? I'm already racing. Your turn. Play for free at ChumbaCasino.com. Let's Chumba.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time on a fancy water bottle with ultra titanium alloy metal. You're not sure why you need all that. I mean, it just holds water. But you're getting it anyway. Because if you're hiking near an active volcano and you accidentally drop the bottle into molten lava, your water will still be icy cold. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For water bottles. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
Was one of those days the day you needed it?
No. And then, so I had to go Google searching for other. Luckily, we have a few in Grand Rapids that I wasn't aware of. Found one that had it in stock. Ended up paying $300 and something for it. But yeah,
I could have mentioned you could have went to Detroit and back and saved $200.
But I was hoping it's 1800 watts temperature. Like it has all kinds of buttons and settings. And
is it a double?
No, not a double. So single. I was like, okay, maybe we'll get some water boiling faster now. Nope, same time. So I'm gonna guess it's our pot. That the quality of the stainless steel in the pot is just not good enough for the transfer of heat there. So I'm gonna get a different stock pot and see if that helps. But yeah, we're still 45 minutes for our 20 quart pot.
Hold on a second. You spent $300 and something for an 1800 watt induction burner?
Mm-hmm. I know they're much cheaper on Amazon. I think I paid $50 for my last one.
Look, if I had your money, I'd burn mine. My goodness.
I needed it.
I understand.
Don't have time to
you could have drove to Detroit. You could have paid me $200 and I would have went and bought it and delivered it to you.
Bought it where?
Restaurant Equippers. It's in Southfield.
Okay.
$50.
You think I got 5 hours? Extra time?
I just said you could have paid me and I could have done it for you.
You didn't have time either.
I'd have figured it out. You got Monday and Tuesday off. There you go.
That was neither of the days I needed it. So
my daughter's pregnant. She could have drove. We're fine. She needs money.
Anyways.
Rent free. Anyways. Well, all right. Well, at least you got taken care of.
Steam table. I had to order an outlet. I am disappointed with Menards now. They are heading the way that Meyer did, it seems. Where Meyer used to be able to get outlets, light switches. Like their do-it-yourself department was, if you needed something in a lurch, you could probably get it. You know, a pretty good amount of stuff. I think they even have light sockets. Like you could do a good amount of home repair at Meyer. And now there's nothing there. You know, nothing useful. Yeah. So Menards used to carry every kind of weird outlet and plug that you could think of. Like I got my RV plug box there. They don't even carry those anymore. So you can't get a 30 or 50 amp RV box there anymore. At least not the ones in Grand Rapids. But I like the plug, the outlet that I needed for our steam cabinet, or not a steam cabinet, our warming cabinet, was a funky plug, but I was able to find one there.
Was it like this?
Yeah. Yep. So the one for the steam table was even more different. It was some wonky.
Was it like this?
Some Mexican wonky thing. No, I don't know. It was weird. I don't remember. I don't know. It was bizarre. And the plug was that big. It's a massive thing. It's a 30 amp plug. It's massive. So anyways, the thing only pulls 18 amps. Max. It says it right there in the paperwork. 18 max amps with all 3 bays running. Whatever. So I got that all, I got the generator on, got that installed. Everything works phenomenally. The steam table is doing its job. We are not drying stuff out at all, really. We're still getting a little burnt on with the mac and cheese, but nowhere near the level we were at before. They have has.
Is it wet? Is it wet or dry?
It is wet, so it's all sealed. We had, so there's low water lights on it to let you know if the water's low. So typically on our dry table where we would insert a water pan into them, we'd have to fill that water during service. On this table, yeah, mostly because the thermostats were broken on it and it was just on high all the time.
Yeah.
For this steam table, we went a whole week without having to fill them after we put 1.5 inches of water in them.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's real good.
Other than
does it take time to heat up?
No, not really. Other than we're gonna have to
be done in like a half hour.
Yeah, we're gonna have to drain them though when we move. And each one has its own. That was the part I don't like is the drains on them take up so much space underneath that we lose 1.5 inches of height on that shelf that's underneath it, which we store our stock pot and our colander and everything underneath them. So now we have all this other stuff. And that plug, for whatever reason, is in the front of the steam table instead of the back. It's so bizarre.
Did you get this in Russia?
No, it's what kind was it? It's a well-known name brand. It's not like an off-brand. It's just bizarre where they put these plugs. So, anyways, that's in. It works great. The generator. I have my own confusion on the generator. Works great. No, it works perfect. It works perfect. It uses some gasoline. But it is no louder than the Predator 9500. Yeah. The decibel rating was the same, but I had my doubts because it's almost twice as big.
Yeah, it's huge.
It helps that the muffler faces the back side of the trailer, so it doesn't even face the pickup truck. It faces away. But we had a conversation with a couple guys on Food Truck Fridays. We were standing right by the generator and not really having to raise our voices much. But it has this really nice digital display that tells you how many kilowatts it's using and all that. I have not seen it go above 3.5 kilowatts. 3,500 watts. Makes zero sense. Yeah, I'll wait for you to process that in your head.
No, because I'm trying to think of so what are you using that pulls amps? Now your hot water is propane.
No, it's not. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna have your steam table, your prep table, your
refrigerator,
fridge.
Yep.
Those 4 things.
Nacho cheese warmer. It's all your heating elements that are pulling, really. Those are the things. They pull a lot.
Because your 2 fridges are not pulling.
No,
they're pulling
nothing.
2 or 3.
Yeah, they're not pulling anything unless it's super hot, and then they have to work harder. But yeah.
But your warmer. Unless your new steam table is just that much more efficient. But
which you wouldn't think it would be. But yeah, we're overloading. We were overloading the Predator at 95 without the air conditioner running. Sometimes we'd get an overload alarm on that. At 9,500, which is 8,500 running or whatever it is, but
so it's 7,500 running.
Yeah.
So you could basically run this generator on eco mode
We
without the air.
we have been. We've been running this.
Yeah.
We've been with our air on. We're running on
Really?
eco.
Even with the air, it's still not drawn more than 3,500.
No. And the air is running all the time now. Yeah, it's crazy.
Knock on wood. Can't wait till that goes out. Everything else is like stop now.
The air or the generator?
The air.
I think that's the last piece of equipment that hasn't been replaced on that trailer at least once.
You still got that awning.
I mean, yeah. There is that. I'm in no rush. We're a year and a half in now since it's worked, and yeah, it's not been an issue for us.
It's just really good for ringing. That's all.
Yeah, and we've been fairly lucky, but yeah. I mean, there were so many times where it was raining hard or stormy that we pulled it in anyways because the wind was,
Wind was bad.
yeah. So,
And because it has an automatic leveler system thing, you always want to tell the people, hey, don't stand in that corner.
right.
That happened a couple times.
What? Huh. I'm confused.
Huh.
Well, I
Well,
could have
that's
swore I got a notification that said our ad was approved, I thought. And then when I just went back to my Facebook page, it said there was a problem. Oh, well. Anyways,
Speaking of ads,
yep.
I for the Father's Day thing, I did buy an ad. I boosted my post.
Okay.
And I realized that I made a mistake on my post and I couldn't edit it.
No, you can't.
Because I said Father's Day was Sunday, June 16th.
No. Yeah. It's close.
So I did a Facebook Live yesterday, and somebody said that I had a hater comment, and I looked it up. I looked up everything that I did, and I could not find any comments. And the person that said that I had a hater comment said that the hater, because I said,
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time on a fancy water bottle with ultra titanium alloy metal. You're not sure why you need all that. I mean, it just holds water. But you're getting it anyway. Because if you're hiking near an active volcano and you accidentally drop the bottle into molten lava, your water will still be icy cold. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For water bottles. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
dads get 10% off,
Mm-hmm.
and so do single moms. And so the one guy, I guess he was like, single moms too? You lost my business. And then I couldn't find the post because I just wanted to say, well, maybe I didn't want your business in the first place. I have a soft spot for single moms, if you're listening.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Just make sure you go the other way.
Any hater comments?
When you run Mother's Day specials that you include single dads.
Absolutely.
Because they are out there.
Well, they are out there.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever you are doing right by your children. That's all that matters.
Absolutely.
How's that in-state tuition looking?
How's the what?
How's the in-state tuition looking for Alex? Decent? Good?
It's fine. I mean,
I don't know.
I'd be happier if I didn't have to pay room and board for 2 years. They require now Michigan State for 2 years room and board. It used to be
Really?
1. Yeah.
It used to be 1, yeah.
Yeah. Now it's 2. Which room and board costs more than tuition.
Oh yeah. I have to probably $1,000 a month, if not more.
19 a year. 19,000 a school year.
So you're almost you're $1,700 a month ish. Yeah, okay. Damn.
No, you're talking August through May.
Oh, you don't even get it for the full year.
No, people aren't staying in dorms over the summer.
I don't know this. I never went.
I've never been either, but I know that the school doesn't have students all year round.
Where do they live? They just go home.
Yes.
Well, they get a new they get a new room the next year, then come back.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know these things. I'm sheltered. What can I say?
So yes, that's room and board for mid-August or late August to May.
So 10 months. So 1,900 months.
8 months. August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April,
May. Thank you. Come on, I can at least count that.
So
you only have June and July off.
well, half of June and July, or half of August. So yeah.
Yeah, well, good. I'm happy she's going to Michigan State.
So now, believe it or not, Michigan is cheaper.
Is it really?
Yep. Yeah, Alex's classes, so tuition for her is going to be about 17, I think, 17 to 18, something like that. Ethan is at 16. For arguably a better education.
Who's smarter?
Ethan. Alex will tell you the same thing. She's a good, self-aware person, and yeah, Ethan is very smart. Like, he was, I think, 12th in his class. I think he just missed top 10, and that's only because he was doing. I think his whole senior year was all accelerated college credit classes, so he got bumped down a little bit. But I mean, he was like taking calculus 2 his senior year. So yeah, I mean.
I can barely pass basic math.
He was 12th in a class of 380 or something like that.
So this week we have the second half of what's called the SAE event.
Mm-hmm.
Last month it was the combustion engine. This month is the electric engine, where they go to the track, colleges and universities from all over the country. I think right now there was 88 signed up this week, and they basically just make little Mad Max race cars.
Yeah.
Kind of neat.
Cool.
So I'm expecting a few catering orders just for that.
Awesome.
That was our best week ever when that was here. It was better than race week. Problem is all these events aren't on the track website.
No.
So I'm finding out secondhand.
So I want to get back to your boosted post.
Oh yes. Oh, the other thing is, so I paid $140.
How long did you run it for?
I can tell you. Hold on. June 1st to June 15th.
Okay. So yeah, your total per day was pretty low then. June 1st to the 15th, so 14 days. You paid 120. So you were less
130.
Huh?
140. Sorry,
140. So you were $10 a day. Is that what you set your budget at? Was 10 a day?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had a total number of views at like 54, just under 55,000. My reach was 21,000. Post engagement was 3,600, and link clicks were 303. So it says that my cost per link click, I think it was like $3. Oh, it doesn't say what it was. Oh, view detailed results.
So yeah, our one last week. So we do about 50.
Cost per engagement was 4 cents.
Yeah. Okay. Per post engagement, you said 4 cents. That's pretty good. We're usually around 10 to 15. But
and
in my area, it's a higher volume area. So I think like Google AdWords, we're going to pay more for the visibility because there's so much more, you know? But yeah, for our weekly, like our last week's post, we had 708 engagements, 4,700 reach, and 5,500 impressions, and that's at 15 a day. So for our daily budget, I'm usually between 15 and 20 is what I'll put, just depending on how the previous weeks have been business-wise. Like if we have super heavy catering 2 weeks in a row where we're only getting roadside in, 2 or 3 days, and the rest of it's this oddball stuff that we're doing, not our normal schedule. Like if we have a week of that or 2 weeks of that, like we'll bump up the boost to a higher budget just to make sure people are seeing it, that we're back to normal schedule type of thing. So this week we're doing 25 a day, just really trying to nail in all our roadside this week. So, but hey, did you notice, do you think it helped? Did it equate to dollars in the store? That's what the important part is.
I think for our opening day on a Sunday, yeah, I think it definitely did. I don't know how much Father's Day helped. We did it. So we did a total of 62 transactions with an average ticket of almost $44, which is, I have to say, it was really good.
Yeah.
Labor was only 7% for the day.
Your audio just went really weird.
Well, it's because your bag was all doing something. You were reaching in your bag.
Why does that affect your microphone?
Because maybe it can hear it. I don't know.
You went into a tunnel for a second.
So our labor for the day was 7%. That was with 3 people, not including myself, working, even though I work.
Okay.
And we gave people 10% off, and it equated to probably like $180 in discount.
Excellent. That's good, bud.
Yep. Gross sales was $28.72.
Where we're at for the year. Right now for the year, we're at just under 20. I'll take it.
Oh, for the year? Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
We are at, our average is 32.
I've paid out $34,000 in labor cost.
Labor cost, since I started tracking, it was 4.8%.
4.8?
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't include, so that only includes punched in time. So like Chris's salaried. So that does not include his January through mid-March. Unfortunately. I wish it would. I might have to have him start clocking in next year, or the start of the year.
Riley Herbst from 2311 Racing here, and you know what grinds my gears? Waiting for coffee. But instead of counting frappes and lattes, I fire up Chumba Casino. No apps, no fuss, just fun social casino games to pass the time. By the time my coffee's ready,
Order for Riley.
I've already taken a few victory laps. Next time you're stuck waiting, make it entertaining. Play for free at ChumbaCasino.com. Let's Chumba.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time on a fancy water bottle with ultra titanium alloy metal. You're not sure why you need all that. I mean, it just holds water. But you're getting it anyway. Because if you're hiking near an active volcano and you accidentally drop the bottle into molten lava, your water will still be icy cold. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For water bottles. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
Well, hopefully we'll have a brick and mortar by then, so.
Why don't, you're going through Square. We already went through that.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't, what do you, you're just simply running a payroll during the off months to pay them out?
Yep.
You're not putting in like hours for them or anything like that?
No, because it'll automatically, when you run the payroll, it automatically puts him at 40 hours, whether he's clocked in or not.
Well, when you hire somebody, does Square do the online I-9?
I do all that, yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 5 minutes to put someone in, So, and I just let Square handle all the rest of it. But yeah, I don't like that. I mean, if they're hitting payroll, they should hit your labor, in my opinion.
Yes.
So,
yeah. 4,239 transactions.
Huh? 42.
That's where I'm at. 4,200.
4,200. And what's 4,200? I'm confused.
Transactions.
4,200 transactions is what you've done?
Yeah.
I looked at mine. I forgot what it was. Let me find it real quick. Let's see. Transactions. We're up year to date. That's nice. 0.32%. 47.71.
I'm up 37%. Yeah, really. We really haven't changed our average transactions. It's like literally 40 a day.
Yeah.
There's some that are higher, some that are lower, but it's an average of 40 a day. I know if I'm doing 40, we're having like a $1,200 day, give or take.
Are you so are you getting pretty dialed in on like meat production for me, we've talked about it before, like 2 butts and a brisket on an average day, we're going to be about 1,000, net about 1,000 in sales. Have you got that kind of like, are you seeing any trends that way that you can kind of do that?
Yeah, we have.
So like if you go to an event, you're like, okay, our goal for this event is $3,000. What are you cooking?
It depends on the size of the briskets.
Well, of course, yes, but let's say average. Average pork butts, average briskets. So 8-pound pork butt, 12 to 15-pound briskets.
I'm probably cooking a brisket. Brisket goes faster, so I'm probably cooking.
But you make less money on it.
3 to 4 briskets and probably 6 pork butts.
Okay. Yeah, so you're about where I would be then. To try to get to a $3,000 day, and for Pride Festival, we're not going to do meat by the pound. That's all off the menu.
I don't.
So only sandwiches.
Yeah, I don't.
Any of our festivals, we don't do meat by the pound. If you want just some meat, then yeah, we'll go ahead and do a sandwich without a bun for you.
Absolutely.
Actually, Food Truck Fridays, we actually did. We allowed half pounds, not full pounds, but half pounds, and it seemed to work okay.
If you did start selling half pounds,
mm-hmm.
would you alter your price? I guess so. Like we do, we charge $9.50 a half pound for pork, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or $19 a pound.
Mm-hmm.
I market it in the restaurant by the half pound. And people will buy, a pound and a half or something like that. Do you think it'd be beneficial for you to do it by the half versus do it by the full? Do you think you'd see a difference? Maybe somebody would order a pound and a half versus just a pound?
We already have people that buy a pound and a half. We offer both half and full.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, normally. So for the last Food Truck Friday, we just took full pounds off. Could only
Do you give a discount for a full?
Yeah. Yeah.
Significant or?
So half pound of brisket is $13.75 and a full pound is $27. So what's that? $27.50, so 50 cents. Nothing's, crazy. The biggest is on ribs, where we're 15 and 28, I think. So you're getting a $3 or $2 discount on them.
So we're 15. We're actually 15 and 26.
So you got a big discount. You got a $4 discount on yours.
Yeah.
So
we went through yesterday. We went through 16 racks of ribs.
Nice.
Problem is my girls on Saturday took pre-orders. So when I got done, I had to run to Walmart to get some ribs because that's the only place I can find them that are worth a damn.
Yeah. Brisket prices are starting to continue to climb. We're $4.79 is what I paid today at GFS, or $4.75 I think is what I paid at GFS today.
Well, let's see if Sam's changed, because Sam's has remained the same for quite a while. They were $4.98, or if we do a case, it was $4.78 for prime and $4.18 for choice.
Okay.
Today, yep, $4.18 for choice.
Really?
According to the website. Yeah, $4.78. So I'll probably go.
Yeah.
But they still sell pork. They still sell pork butts for $2, and I've seen it as high as $2.50 a pound.
Yeah. So they make up for it in other places, but yeah.
Where are you getting your ribs from?
GFS.
You buying the frozen ones, or do you order them and they ship them in for you?
Fresh. They don't ship them. They carry them.
Oh, mine only carries frozen.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's right. You're doing tips. Never mind. You're doing the big
Yeah.
ones.
So spares. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, I don't even know if they carry those. I don't remember.
Yeah. I like the spares generally. We've gotten some funky cuts on some of them, but the only problem with doing the full spares is you're going to get more variation in size typically.
Yeah.
So you're going to get some really short bones. We're going to get a couple racks of those typically in a case. So, but we mix and match for the bigger racks, so that everybody's getting about the same. But
you always love getting that 3-pack and that unknown middle one.
It's always the middle one.
Sam's dropped their 2-packs of full spares down to $2.78 a pound.
Yeah.
If you buy it by the case, it's $1.99 a pound.
That's really good.
They give a really big discount on their ribs.
Yeah, I'm not sure what prices are at Costco for brisket. I have not even been, because they've been a little bit higher than GFS, but
last time I was there, did I tell you we checked out the new Costco Business Center?
You did not tell me.
So in Southfield, they have a Costco Business Center. Mm-hmm. It's basically a Costco with probably more bulk.
No pools or stuff like that, probably.
Yeah, no
electronic section. Yeah, no clothes.
So I really wanted to go to see what their meat section looked like, because supposedly you can get like Wagyu brisket and all sorts of stuff. They had nothing. Like, it was cleaned out.
Really?
Like I couldn't get anything. And their prices weren't any different. Any different from regular Costco.
Okay.
That I didn't have to drive an hour and 20 minutes for. They did have like restaurant supplies, like your pans and stuff like that, which were kind of neat.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they didn't really have a lot that was, I would say, worth me going, once a month or something like that.
Yeah, I'll have to check out my Costco, see what their prices is. But yeah, every once in a while they are lower.
It must have been a thing. Pork spare ribs by the case, $2.74 a pound.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't buy the beef ribs from Sam's because they're almost $9 a pound. So you can buy whole, uncut cowboy steaks, or the ribeye with the bones in it. $13.48 a pound. Uncut.
All right. That's it, everybody. We're done. It's that time already. And I got stuff to do. I got to go pick up Cambros from everywhere after I light my smoker.
Last thing, smoker doing well?
Which one?
Smoker's doing good. Whatever. Whatever one, the new one. The new one's going well.
Yeah, when the rare times that we're using it, yes, it's going well.
Oh, we're still chugging along with Old Red.
Old Red.
Oh, isn't it red?
No.
Oh, Old Black. What? Black Betty?
It is black. Yes.
Black? Never named her?
Huh?
Never named her?
Yeah, it's Gert.
Oh, that's right. Gert the problem child.
So, yeah, I mean,
anyway,
what it gets cooked on it is phenomenal. We're looking forward to. I tell you, we did some stuff for the some sides like baked beans and stuff we did on there, and man, oh man, can't wait to be using that thing every day. So, if it wasn't such a pain in the ass to take stuff off that smoker and get it onto the trailer, and that step, yeah, we probably would use it more.
What's our next step? Is that one ever going to be, or are we just waiting for this brick and mortar to go?
Smoker gets installed July 6th, 5th, whatever Sunday is. It's getting put on
the back of the truck.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm excited for you now.
Well, good. I'm glad that you were excited.
Woo.
Yep. So, got to get that done. Got to get the propane line installed as well. So, trying to line up all the people so that now that the smoker has an install date, we have to have the propane line also installed that weekend, so we can actually use said smoker.
I mean, that would be
I mean, otherwise it makes that week really weird.
a little tough.
Yeah,
a little tough.
So, anyways,
all right,
yep,
cool.
All that coming up soon in the next couple weeks. Skippy, I hope you have a good week. We're gonna have a good week.
2 thumbs up.
Hope our listeners have a good week. Can't wait to hear all the sales numbers next week. Probably not to make you mad at me. But yeah.
I'm never mad. Just
I've heard lots of I fucking hate you. So
I mean, I think we hear that a lot anyway, but that's okay.
Yeah. All right. Everybody have a good week. See you later. Bye-bye.
Having a life scholarship and being able to afford to go to college made me feel inspired to go.
When I got a life scholarship, it was such a relief.
I knew that I wanted to have an impact. Having a life scholarship through the SC Education Lottery was huge. It gave me the opportunity to make that impact right here at home.
The South Carolina Education Lottery. A better you, a better us, a better South Carolina. Visit sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
Riley Herbst from 2311 Racing here, and you know what grinds my gears? Waiting for coffee. But instead of counting frappes and lattes, I fire up Chumba Casino. No apps, no fuss, just fun social casino games to pass the time. By the time my coffee's ready,
Order for Riley.
I've already taken a few victory laps. Next time you're stuck waiting, make it entertaining. Play for free at ChumbaCasino.com. Let's Chumba.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.